Hey everyone, welcome to this week's recap of Survivor.
Alright, so last week you weren't here, and Andrea was blindsided. And it's interesting to see your reaction to everything coming into this show, having like not seen any of the other episodes. Don't play. And so you pretty much were right on with everything without even actually seeing the prior shows, so I'm pretty impressed.
Awesome. Alright, so Andrea arrived at Redemption Island and she had to deal with Matt.
Because in the past, her and Matt were a semi-couple. And basically Matt was voted off, and when he came back from Redemption Island the first time, she kind of blindsided him. And that really hurt his feelings. And he's like a total Christian too, so like it hurt even more.
Okay, so
yeah.
They were all like making fun of her and they were like, oh, you were Rob's toilet paper.
And you sleep on the floor. Here, sniff our feet. It was disgusting. I would have been like, Ralph, get your ass out of that thing now. I am laying up here with the other humans. You on the floor, Ralph. You can't even speak human.
Yeah, so it was duel time.
Right, so it was Matt, Ralph, Dave, and Andrea. And basically it was like this puzzle table maze thing where you move your stick through it, and then when you finally get it out at the end, you break a tile to get puzzle pieces. What else? It seems like every challenge on Survivor now is puzzles.
Well, they have to have a physical and psychological aspect.
I wanted to go back to simpler times when it wasn't always a puzzle. Because there were times when it wasn't always a puzzle.
That makes it more, whatever.
Yeah, it levels the field more
Yeah.
when there's a puzzle. But maybe it shouldn't be leveled. Alright, so the loser of the duel is out, and the other three remain. So Ralph was the first one through. Ralph and Matt, and, well, Ralph was pretty calm, but Matt and Mike were like incredibly,
Who's
just
Mike?
like, Mike was the other guy who won.
No.
Yeah.
There was no Mike participating according to this. Who's Dave?
Dave, not Dave, I'm sorry, it was Mike. What am I saying? Dave is long gone.
Alright, so
Brain don't work, can't think.
like we said, Ralph was the first to get to the puzzle portion, but then
Mike and Matt were like almost zen-like in making it through that maze.
yeah, Ralph really sucks at puzzles, so even though he was the first one done, he was the last one to actually finish the challenge.
Sorry. Sorry. Goodbye, Ralph. Throw your buff in the fire on the way out. Bye.
So back at real camp, they're short on food, and Philip tells the girls basically, like, you don't need as much food as the guys need.
What the hell, Philip? Just shut the hell up.
I mean, that is true, though. Like,
I don't care if it's true or not. You don't tell people that they can't have as much as everyone else.
He wasn't saying don't eat. He was just saying, like...
What, that they have an advantage over the other people because they don't need as much food?
No, he's just saying, like, consider maybe giving some of your food to someone else.
And I would have said, I'm taking all your crispy, Philip, because there was a whole brouhaha about how much he wanted a scoop of the crispy rice at the bottom, but the girl said it was all for Rob. Didn't sit well with Mr. Philip Shepard, special agent. Alright, so Ashley hatches a little plan because she thinks Grant should go. And Rob tells Grant, and they're all like, oh,
That's funny.
yeah. And then Rob tells Grant that the plan is to dish Ashley. Unless, of course, she wins immunity. And she's been a pain in Rob's ass since day one.
Because she's been buddying up to the other one.
Natalie. Right. So it's time for the immunity challenge. And this was an interesting one. They had to use these, like, S-hooks to get bags of, you guessed it, puzzle pieces to make this fish puzzle. And it's not just an ordinary challenge. You have to use one hand. One hand, the other hand is behind your back.
Yeah, so the winner of this challenge not only gets immunity, but also a reward.
Survivor
An eternal reward.
Survivor room service, and they deliver to the camp. So I couldn't believe Ashley freaking won it. It always seems like on Survivor when there's like only one possibility that could suck, it happens. So she, of course, decides to choose Natalie to share her reward with.
Of course, who else would she pick?
Alright, so back at camp, Rob is like, well, Grant's got to go now because I'm not voting my Natalie off. She's my ace in the hole there. You know, she's my alliance till the end. So Rob tells Grant it's going to be Natalie. And he's all like, yeah, it's a good idea. I know like you had an alliance, but she needs to go.
Yep, so then the food arrives for Natalie and Ashley, and they binge.
They ate, like, I swear to God, it was like they were coat racks with a little pea stomach. I mean, it was ridiculous. And Rob is now worried that the girls are a couple. Because for crying out loud, they're smelling each other's armpits.
That's disgusting.
What the hell? Who does that? I don't care where you are. You don't smell each other's armpits.
No.
That sounds like insane. So it's tribal council. And even Jeff knows that Ashley and Natalie are a couple.
They're dangerous.
Exactly. Any couple, Grant and Rob, are dangerous in this game. So Grant and Rob are the only ones who are thinking about their loved ones because I guess they're the only ones who have any. Philip Shepard, I mean, come on, does he have a cat or something at home? I have no idea about Ashley and Natalie. Natalie's too young. All right, Ashley, she's a nurse. All right, so it's time for the vote. And I was almost thinking that Natalie was going to get voted off, but it was Grant.
Yeah.
And Grant was like, what the hell?
He didn't even finish his sentence.
Exactly. Rob, how could you vote your survivor husband off? Hell hath no fury like an ally that's been blindsided.
Yep. So Sunday is the 2-hour season finale. Someone's going to return from Redemption Island, and they're going to pick a winner.
That's going to be crazy because I'm predicting if it's going to be either Mike or Grant, it's going to be hell for Rob.
What about Dave?
Dave is on the jury. I'm sorry. My brain was farting the whole show. All right. Didn't you smell it?
No.
Till next time, much love.